Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm going to be your tour guide today. We're going to go check out the Luxor. We're going to do a full resort tour. In this video today, we're going to be checking out the pools and the cabanas. I'm going to be showing you where I stayed. I had a one-bedroom suite in the East Tower. Luxor is an MGM property. It is good for a budget-minded traveler. You get a lot for your money. It's very themed and the prices are very reasonable. I'm assuming everyone knows this, but for anyone that doesn't, the Luxor is the property that is shaped like the pyramid, and that creates a very cool ambiance inside. The Luxor is located on the south end of the Strip next to Mandalay Bay, and Excalibur is on the other side. Here is a view from my room. Later in this video, I'll be showing you how to walk to both resorts on the indoor pedestrian walkways. Now it's time to go check in. I took a lift here from Tahiti Village. I'm only staying one night, so I have only a small bag with me. I was dropped off over here, but there is a separate Uber and Lyft area. This is valet parking. I am honestly only here to get a video, so I really would love a great room. They comped me a room. I'm not a huge gambler, but I gamble enough where they give me comp rooms at Luxor and Excalibur. I'm gonna go to the desk and I'm gonna see what they could do for me. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm not even sure if any rooms are going to be ready yet. This video was filmed August 2023. The line wasn't too bad. I think I waited about 10 minutes. They said for an extra $20, I could have the one-bedroom suite in the East Tower. I said, hell yeah, sign me up. The only catch was the room wasn't ready, but it was ready about 15 minutes later. So then you go to the kiosk. You don't even have to go to the desk, and you get your keys made. Okay, let's go check out the room. I have never stayed at Luxor before. This is my very first time, and I have no idea where I'm going. Included with your resort fee, you have access to print your boarding pass ahead of time for your plane. You could also rent battery packs for your phone if you're running out of battery. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more videos like this about Las Vegas resorts, please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to make videos in a very fast and effective and informative, quick way. I'm a mad researcher myself, so I try to make videos about videos that I would be looking for. We are on the top floor. That's always very exciting. My first impressions was the ceiling is so tall, vertically oversized as well as horizontally. In the corner to the left when you first walk in, you can find a mini bar that has a regular fridge. It's not a mini bar fridge with items that are already stocked in it. There is seating for two and a living room. It was a very nice room. I just found it to be very dark and a little masculine. It wasn't very luxurious or glamorous. It kind of felt minimalist to me. It was nice, like I said, but you can't go by me. I like the go rooms at the Flamingo that are hot pink and white, It didn't really have any wow factor to me, but it was very large and very, it was impressive. It's just very dark and gray and brown. Reminded me of the decor in the rooms at MGM Grand. There is a separate bathtub from the shower. There's no jacuzzi, but it's oversized. The shower was fine. It had a lot of power. It just wasn't very impressive for a suite. It was pretty nice, though. I love the double sinks. I don't know. It's just the colors, I think, bother me. It wasn't perfect. It had its things. The towels were pretty large, but they were a little scratchy. Again, not luxurious. It had a safe, which is really cool. I mean, you definitely need safes in the casino. But as you can see, it definitely could use a little love. Mechanically, though, everything was smooth and sound. If you're watching this thinking, man, she's really trashing the Luxor, I'm really not. I'm just being brutally honest because some people would stay here and probably write a really bad review about it. And other people would probably stay here, not even notice the scratches and have the time of their life. I notice the scratches. I notice everything because I'm a travel reviewer, but they don't bother me. As long as the place is clean, I feel safe, and the customer service is good, I could get past any of the other stuff. Okay, now let's go open these blinds and look at our view. Next door is the Excalibur Hotel, beautiful Las Vegas. Have you stayed at the Luxor before? Is this your favorite place in all of Las Vegas to stay? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Always make sure if you play that you get your MGM card. If you forget it, they have a kiosk. You can reprint it. They gave me a comp room, so I have to make my donation. I didn't do too well. I blew through $100 really fast. When I start yelling and swearing at the machine, I know it's time to go. All right, this is my first time checking out the Luxor pool. And today is always a good time to come if you're looking for seating or if you're someone like me that wants to take videos. The cabanas were pretty empty that day. There really wasn't anybody in them. I'm not really sure why, because it's summer, but it was during the week. This was filmed on a Wednesday afternoon about 5 o'clock. Luxor has 2 different pool sections. They are both on the same level though. It was very pretty and it was large. It was very well spaced out. I wouldn't put up there with what one of the best pools in Vegas, but it was nice. Had the palm trees, had sort of a tropical feel to it. Had music, it had a good vibe going. Like all casino pools, you could obviously rent a cabana or a day bed. They have chairs and umbrellas you could rent, but they also have free chairs as well on a first come first serve basis. The cabanas, well, they look nice. They weren't there was no wow factor going on there. Everything was pretty dated and tired, but it wasn't bad. Just being truthful, if you're looking for an amazing cabana experience, this might not be it. It's just pretty basic. Honestly, if you're looking for an amazing pool experience in general, I'd probably consider going to Mandalay Bay instead. That pool area is just incredible. These chairs here are free, from what I was told. That's pretty cool. I've never seen cushioned chairs that were free before. Sunday is the big party day at the Luxor pool area. Like all pools in Las Vegas, especially all pools in general that have bars, there are no outside food or drinks allowed in the pool area. The day I was there, it really didn't seem to be too busy, even though it was the end of the day. Even one of the pools was closed. This area here was all closed off. Looking at it, it looks like it might be the most dramatic part of the pool, so maybe that's why I wasn't feeling it. Maybe if this was open and the water was going, it might have felt more impressive. Still to come in this video, I'm going to be walking you past some restaurants and places that you could dine. I'm going to be taking you for a walk to show you how to get to Excalibur and Mandalay Bay. And in the morning, I'm going to be taking you around. I'm going to be showing you what is open for breakfast. And then I'm going to decide where I want to eat. If you have any personal dining suggestions you would like to offer, please let me know in the comments below. You can find the entrance to the pool area in the West Tower. Now let's go look at some food. I really have no idea where I want to eat or if I want to eat, so we're just going to walk around and see if anything strikes me. Ooh, crepes. I definitely have to consider that. Food is very expensive everywhere in Las Vegas, but liquor is even more expensive. You could buy it here and drink it in your room, but it's still expensive. If you're planning on drinking a lot and you want to save money, you could always hit a liquor store before you get here. Once you get here, though, everything's super expensive. If you're looking for more reasonable dining, I do want to offer another suggestion. If you do want to stay at a budget-minded resort and you don't care if it's not an MGM property, I would consider Planet Hollywood because it's connected to the Miracle Mile shops. If you're looking to dine cheap, they have the best deals for food at the Miracle Mile shop. You could literally have breakfast for $2.99 and have a 99-cent Bloody Mary in some places. But Planet Hollywood is not themed. It doesn't have all this. You could walk there from Luxor, but it's quite a bit of a hike where Planet Hollywood is connected. The cheapest eats at Luxor will be at the food court. Here's a little tour of what you could find. I apologize for the glare. The filming in here is just horrible because of all the lights. Is it good for kids? I honestly didn't see too many kids there. I would probably, if I had kids, go to Mandalay Bay, Excalibur, or MGM before Luxor. Even though it's visually appealing, there's really not much to do for them there. So I'm still trying to figure out where to dine. I asked some people on some Facebook groups I'm in about Las Vegas, for some suggestions, and I got all these answers, and then I got more confused. So I'm still walking around, but I did get some ideas for breakfast. So I decided to go to Starbucks and get a coffee and call it a day. Gonna have a nice quiet evening, edit some videos, and get up super early for a nice early start tomorrow. Early morning, like 6, 7 a.m. is my favorite time to go out in casinos. I know the rest of the world is probably sleeping and hungover, but I'm out. I hardly drink anymore, so I'm full of hell. But look how beautiful everything is so early in the morning. I really like people, humans. I really do. I just like to go places when it's not crowded. It's easier for me to film. I've been accused before of trying to make places look dead. I'm like, no, that's not it at all. Just trying to not piss anybody off while I'm filming. Several people on the Facebook group mentioned this restaurant Tender. So I have to go see if I could go look in it at least. It's not open, obviously. It's only open for dinner, but it's beautiful. Here are some very fancy ads for what you can see while you're at the Luxor. A lot of good shows. Next to the showroom, you could find Backstage Deli. I never ate there, but I've been to the showroom. I saw America's Got Talent there. It wasn't a taping, but it was like people that won or people that did really good that did a show for you that, you recognize. You're like, oh yeah, I remember them. It was really fun. In the back, close to the showroom, you could find video poker at a bar, as well as a sports book, race book, whatever they call that. That looks really fun. I want to try that one day. They also have betting kiosks back there. There's ATMs, and this is where you'd find parking. I have never drove a car in Las Vegas. I'm really not sure if I'm up for that kind of adventure. I just take lifts around pretty much. Another cool thing about staying at Luxor is there's a tram over here. Anytime you could find a tram, especially a free one, that could save you miles on your feet, grab it. Really, everything's a lot farther than you think it's going to be. I'm starting to think about breakfast. The breakfast buffet is more of a brunch, so I'm not sure if I'm up for that. I really just kind of want some eggs and some coffee. But it would make a good video, so you know what? I'm going to think about that. The center bar is beautiful, very nice, very colorful. Have I told you what a great location the Luxor is? Of course I did. That's one of the greatest things about it. It's right next to Excalibur, and you can walk there right from this pedestrian walkway. Same thing as the trams. Anytime you could get on a walkway that moves, grab it. I'm telling you, everything. My feet at the end of the day are like, whoa, what did you do to me? Unfortunately, the day I was there, all the walkways weren't working. The Excalibur is also the home of the Australian Bee Gees. Very fun show if you're a Bee Gees fan. I personally feel like the Excalibur is the Tropicana and Atlantic City of Las Vegas. People either love it, it's their favorite place to stay in all of Las Vegas, or they absolutely hate it. I'm going to be staying there next week, and I'll be doing a full review of that resort as well. So what do you guys think of Luxor so far? Are you a first-time person going to Vegas and you're watching my video because you're trying to figure out where to stay? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm just noticing the time. We have to go outside. We have to go check out the sunrise in this area. The weather is getting better now, but when I filmed this, it was like the aftermath of the storm Hillary that hit California. It was very humid here, rainy. It wasn't the typical Las Vegas weather, as you can see in this video. The sunrise isn't as intense as it usually is. It was kind of very hazy. Here's a look at the tram above that goes from the Excalibur to Mandalay Bay. The Mandalay property is also where you'll find Delano and the Four Seasons. As much as I love Mandalay Bay, it's really not that convenient. It has the shuttle that will go to Excalibur, the tram, but it really is kind of far from everything else. I will be staying at Mandalay Bay later this week, so I'll be making a full resort tour of that resort as well. And will you look at that? The sunrise is coming up. I was just a little too early for the show. My final thoughts on the Luxor before we go to breakfast. I'm still trying to figure out where we're going. Just gonna go walk by the places and kind of wing it. I liked it. I didn't love it. If I got comp rooms, I would definitely stay there again, but it wasn't my favorite place to stay in all of Las Vegas. I'm gonna save myself about $7 and make coffee in my room. I thought about checking out and going to breakfast, but I was kind of like, hey, let's go to breakfast, then I'll go back to check out. I went to go check out the Pyramid Cafe first. It was open and there was tons of seating. I could have probably just walked right in. Probably had a wonderful time there. Look at those nice comfy couches. Then I was like, wait, the buffet might be open. Let me go check that out and see, because that might make a really good video. The buffet is on the bottom floor and it's really cool. It's got a whole different vibe over here. There's an escalator or an elevator to take you down here. but it wasn't open yet. They said come back in 20 minutes. I asked if I could go in to see it. They said no, so I pouted like a little baby and I walked away. But it looked really cool down here. I really liked the vibe. It was really cool. I'd definitely check that out again in the future. While we wait, I figure I'll take you to Mandalay Bay Place. This is a walkway that goes from the Luxor to Mandalay Bay, which is all full of stores and restaurants. Another place I kept hearing about was a place called Riras, which is over here, so I want to go check it out. This feels more like a shopping mall, where the walkway to Excalibur feels more like a walkway to a parking garage. I've never personally been to Riras, but I have heard about it, and I heard it was really good. It's like an Irish pub, but it's themed. It's got a gift shop, and look how beautiful it is. So I was like, okay, sign me up. I want to eat here. Every dining room was like visually a different experience. They were all so cool and unique. One thing I really liked right off the bat was they were very friendly and very welcoming. I know everybody has their things, but customer service is the most important thing to me. The place is visually on point. It couldn't be more perfect. So let's just try the food and see how that is. And the value is perfect. I already had coffee. They let me order water, and I'm just going to get an egg sandwich. Just quite honestly, that's all I want right now. I could have done the buffet, but I would have overpaid, and I really didn't want it. But it would have made a cool video. I definitely will do that in the future. And voila, here it is. It's perfect. It tasted delicious. It didn't break the bank, and I didn't leave full. I think with the tip, it was all like $20. Deal of the day. All right, we're going to head back to Luxor. I have to pack up and go back to Tahiti Village. Click on my links above for more Vegas videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is your host, Jennifer Sparks, trying to help you plan a perfect Vegas vacation. Be well to yourself, be kind to others, safe travels to you, and good luck in those casinos.